Welcome to Arcade Sunday. This is quite a loud episode, and I'll show you why very shortly. Enjoy the video. It's Arcade Sunday. Okay, so I have completed the final look, I believe, for the new arcade layout. I will start with what you are used to seeing, the arcade machines. So basically we have them all 4 in a row, which I did show off on an earlier quick video. All looking pretty good now. I did a little bit of adjustment here. This monitor just needs a bit of adjustment too, but I've left it. This one has been totally brightened up. It looks great. Kind of looks like all original, like you can't see it through the camera, but it looks great. And this machine as well was suffering from some major discoloration issues. I've finally resolved those, thankfully. I'll just turn the light off to show you what I mean. Looking very good again, as usual. On camera you can't really see, or it doesn't do it justice, but to me in person it looks really good. As good as it's going to get. Put the light back on. Yes, some interesting games I've picked up as well. Not picked up, but looking at Super Pac-Man. This is a game that I did see in the arcades back in the day, and it's a very interesting take on Pac-Man. I believe it runs on the same hardware per se as the original Pac-Man, Ms. Pac-Man, that set of games in that era. But yeah, it does lend itself to quite a bit of fun, a little bit of a fun take on Pac-Man, and you get that big power-up, big Pac-Man on the screen. I don't know, it's quite fun. So here's kind of the rules. I'm sure you probably know this game, but for those who haven't seen it, it's a very interesting premise. So there's your super, and you turn big, and you can just basically ride over anything. You don't eat the ghosts, but you're able to traverse some of the maze sections. So yeah, it's an interesting tactic, interesting game. I'm certainly going to be giving this a few more plays. Okay, City Connection, obviously you'll know I love this game. No new to that. And then I've got always had Sengio running on this cabinet, but I don't actually play it that much. I haven't really. I think I've done one video on it previously, but yeah, Sengio is a game that perhaps didn't get much love, wasn't really well known, but we played this in our local arcade. Again, we had great exposure to games back in the day, despite being in economic sanctions like we were back in those like mid-80s, early 90s days. So yeah, we were very lucky to have seen these. So this is a game by Tekken, the same company who did Bomb Jack and Pinball Action, 2 of my other classic favorite vertical screen games, or vertically orientated games. Yeah, it's something interesting. It's it's pretty slow paced, but it gets very hard very quickly, and I do think it's worth trying to play. So yeah, that's Sengio. So again, that's the 4 machines in a row, looking great. So we go over to this side. Okay, this wall's a bit blank, except Kurt is still there. Kurt Cobain, how you doing? And obviously the dartboard, which you don't really see in any of the videos, is now actually usable if we close the door and lock from the inside, so no one walks into a flying dart. But yes, so the darts is now available as another game in the arcade, so that's interesting. Right, onto the other part of the arcade. So now this is the other side of it. I have a dedicated driving setup again. Yay! It's pretty bare bones, as you can see. It's really just the old wheel attached to something on the wall there, and then the PC on the floor. I'm not going to show that, it's too messy. But yeah, so I've got just Daytona USA, an outrun for now, just to demo the system and makes the arcade sound live once again. And then in this corner, as I showed in the previous video, but here's the final location of the CRT TV. Well, anyway, for now this is where it's going to be, and at the moment we're running Wii Sports. Oh, can't really see it very well, but it's Wii Sports bowling, and my son has just created Mii's for all of his friends, which is quite interesting. But yeah, so may or may not have shown these off. Original cartridges for Super NES. I've got Star Fox original US version. I think I showed this earlier, but it's a Street Fighter 2 Turbo. And my Mortal Kombat. I actually laminated all these boxes when I got them, so these boxes are in great condition. yeah, just something I did every time I got a Super Nintendo game because they were so expensive. I just laminated them myself as I got them, so yeah, I thought it was pretty smart looking back. They have held up. Right, what else do we need to know? At this point, not really that much. I am just going to start enjoying the new layout of the arcade. I'll come in from this side to see what it looks like from here. So all the way down the line, that looks pretty cool. Looks like an arcade from the 80s, all lined up together to save as much space as possible. Interestingly enough, these machines only really take 60 centimeters each across, so it's not that much. This is the widest cabinet I have, and it's 60 centimeters across. Yeah, it's a very small form factor, really, you know, considering its gargantuous size compared to modern small machines and cell phones for that matter. But anyway, that's another story altogether. So then we just look at it from this angle, we go right into the corner here, and yeah, so that's how it goes. The room actually feels a bit bigger, strange enough, as well, which is great. And summer's coming, so the fans are already on, cooling us down a little bit here. But yeah, that's the arcade layout. And yeah, look forward to seeing some new videos from Arcade Sunday coming up in the next few weeks, no doubt. A lot going on, but I thought I'd just give you a little rundown or tour of what's happening in the arcade, what I'm playing for right now. So yeah, just like that, Arcade Sunday out. Have a great arcade gaming week. Cheers for now.